Hi and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel we discuss all aspects of the Ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist you in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. So we are going to be doing the daily reading for September 10th, 2020. And today is a day that is ruled by the throat chakra. This is also a portal day according to the galactic calendar. And so this is just a single portal day, which is really interesting. Sometimes we have portals that go on, like we had that portal that went on for at least a week. It was over a week and a half almost, right? But this is a single portal day. And this is a day that's ruled by the red solar serpent galactic frequency. And so the red solar serpent frequency, when we talk about the red serpent tribe, we're talking about the understanding of and the connection with the physical body, with our primal life force energy, with our kundalini energy. And so this is an understanding that we are these beings who are incarnated in these incredible bodies, right? These bodies that allow us to have these human experiences, these incredibly visceral experiences that we could not have anywhere else. So today is really about honoring the physical vessel. It's about becoming fully present in our bodies. It's also about unleashing and utilizing that creative life force energy, right? That kundalini energy, that sexual energy. Our sexual energy is our life force energy. It is our creative energy. It is in and of itself, when we learn how to master it, a gateway or a portal to other aspects of ourselves, to other dimensions, to so many things. It's like a connector, right? That connects us and anchors us in this physical reality, but also can help us to move beyond it. And so it's really sinking into the rhythms of the body, really honoring our bodies, honoring all the different ways that we can express ourselves and experience these physical realities by being incarnated in these bodies, which is a really beautiful energy. It's the serpent, right? The kundalini is the serpent that coils at the base of the spine. And as we awaken, right, it moves up. And so really sinking into that today, sinking into being present in our bodies, utilizing that creative energy, that sexual energy, right, in a very empowered way. That's what today is all about. And we have the solar energy, which is all about intention, the power of the mind, right? The power of our minds to create focused intention, and all the different ways that we can utilize this mind energy when we really master it. And so a mastering and an embracing of both the body and the mind, and like communicating on multiple levels and connecting on multiple levels today, I'm feeling is going to be possible as we merge this serpent energy, right, with this solar energy. So the mind and the body becoming one, and how we can sort of express those intentions, right, of the mind through the physical body, and really create incredible change. Plus with this portal energy, this is an incredible day for manifestation. So yeah, I'm definitely into it. This is beautiful energy. So we're gonna do a reading, and we're gonna see what the cards have to say for the energies of the day. We have currently, if we go to our chart here, the moon in Gemini. So this is that communicating energy, right? And this is beautiful with that solar tone, right? Because the solar tone can also denote telepathy and like communicating with people on those non-physical levels, right? So just communication all around, communicating through our bodies, paying attention to the communications that we're receiving from our bodies, and paying attention to all those other communications that we're receiving from spirit during this portal as this galactic gateway is opened up, right? So we're doing the Work Your Light cards first, seeing what they have to say for today. And so we have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. So this is us really pulling the people into our reality that are meant to be in our reality today. this is like all of that, like it's coming together, right? As we are embracing more of the truth of who we are and shining that light. We always talk about this. We are attracting in that soul tribe. And so people today may have members of their soul tribe reaching out to them. They may be drawn to members. You may meet new people and like recognize them and realize that you've known them before. So this is really beautiful energy, and you're going to know because you get that intuitive hit, right? You get that feeling, whether it's in your gut, wherever it is, that recognition of another soul, especially with that solar energy going on today, and really being able to tune into that. And it's like, use that intention and that focus to draw that in for you and to you, if that is something that you're looking for. And so this is a great day to get together with like-minded people, with people that are in your reality currently, that are members of your soul tribe, and just really get together and appreciate each other today. Just really love and appreciate each other, and just all of the varied gifts and talents that everybody sort of supplies, right? And how we can like celebrate that in each other. But yeah, definitely a big day for that, especially with that moon in Gemini, of like getting together with the people in our network, the people that we feel that we resonate with on that level. And then we also have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So somebody's getting some extreme guidance right now from Spirit, I'm feeling. Between the intuitive hits and your guidance is divinely guided. So somebody is receiving guidance, whether you're actually acting on this guidance or not. I feel like for some of you, like you may not be acting on it just yet, and you may be questioning it a little bit and not really sure, just not trusting yourselves, right? And so this is a confirmation that like whatever guidance it is that you are intuitively receiving right now is divinely guided and is something to follow through on or act on if there is some type of action that needs or wants to take place around that. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. And so this is a message for anyone who's going through, who's struggling right now, right? This is what we talk about as like the cracks are how the light gets in, right? And how a lot of us have been through these periods of extreme trauma and grief and sadness and heartbreak and all of this stuff. And like we get into that victim complex sometimes, but it's really like we're never a victim. Like everything is happening for us, not to us. If I say, why is this happening to me? That is victim consciousness, right? That says that I am powerless against the circumstances unfolding in my life. If I say, why is this happening for me? Then I get to look into like, what is the gift? What is the lesson? What is there to learn from this experience? What am I receiving, right? And so just really remembering that and honoring that, and honoring, I feel like today is a good day for honoring everyone that's come into our path and the lessons that they've taught us. Even if some of those lessons were kind of hard to swallow or a little bit hard to take, like they were so necessary to get us to the place that we're needing to go, right? In order for us to have the growth that we need to have, in order to move forward, to understand the different aspects and parts of ourselves that are ready to be revealed, that sometimes are not revealed until we are put in a situation where we have to call upon them, right? We have to call upon that strength. We have to call upon that courage. We have to call upon that perseverance to keep going. And just, yeah, that process of a lot of us, our heart chakras are cracking open and have been in this process of cracking open for a while now, which is absolutely beautiful, even though sometimes it feels painful. If you are going through that, please reach out to me. Reach out. I do beautiful energy healing sessions. The type of healing that I do is called Belvaspata. It translates to angelic healing of the heart. It works with those fifth, sixth dimensional energies, those angelic beings and other beings of light, and really helps to open up and allow that heart center to unfold like that beautiful lotus, that beautiful rose that it is. And then we have soul, excuse me. Oh, that's weird. We have soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So this is really confirmation for people today to call in your tribe, to call in, to get together with the people that you love, with the people that fill your heart with joy, that like initiate that process of the unfoldment of that rose within your heart, right? Like, you do not have to do any of this alone. We all have each other. That is also one of the main reasons that I started this channel. I want people to know and understand that they're not alone, right? Reach out, connect, there is so much connection available, and like the deepest level of connection, right, comes from within. So like we can always connect on that level, but there are so many people, like your tribe is waiting, like if they're not here already. So really today is a great day to utilize this portal energy to call in your tribe, call in those people that are meant to be a part of your path, right? And those that you know, connect with them, love them, be with them today. And then this card always comes out, how can you mother yourself? So really calling in that energy of self-care still, and all the ways that we can be gentle and loving with ourselves, right? As we're going through this healing process, it is so important to be gentle and loving with ourselves. And part of that, on the bottom of the deck, when I was going to put it away, it said boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? This card comes up a lot too. So that's self-care and that's self-love as well, is establishing those, setting those boundaries. Saying no is saying yes to yourself, right? We say that a lot. And then I'm going to pull something from the Lightworker Oracle as well. I'm feeling drawn to these cards today. What am I doing here? Here we go. Let's get some guidance for September 10th, 2020. What guidance do we have? What guidance do we have? September 10th, 2020. 2020. Okay. So we have Cosmic Heart, Cosmic Christ. So this is that Christ consciousness energy. That's that beautiful energy of unconditional love, right? Like people think about, we talk about this a lot, right? Like Jesus said that he would return, and people are wondering like what that means, and they're expecting him to incarnate physically. And I mean, that may very well happen. It may be happening right now, who knows? But Christ returns every time somebody taps into his consciousness, right? That consciousness of unconditional love, that consciousness of forgiveness, of compassion, of all those things that Jesus Christ, not the Bible figure, but Jesus Christ, the ascended master, right, came here to teach us. And so he's an energy that you can call on if you're struggling with forgiveness. I mean, like I said, reach out to me. The Belvaspata can really help with all of that too. But like, call on Jesus Christ to help walk you through that, to take your hand, to show you and teach you how to do that. Jesus Christ was the master of forgiveness. And so it's like really we are, and you can see it's like the heart chakra. It's all coming out of the heart chakra. So this is like I'm feeling a major heart chakra activation happening today for people, which is really, really gorgeous. It's like those cracks, right? From all of the pain, all of the things that we've gone through. Let that light in. And now that light is just exploding out of the heart, and it's elevating us to a whole new level in our journey right now. So call upon that Christ consciousness energy today. If you're having any difficult dealings with people, we still have a lot of heavy energies going on. We're all releasing a ton of trauma. Mars just went retrograde yesterday. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of intense energies going on. And so if people are getting intense with you, call upon this energy to guide you in your dealings with others. And then 39 divine talents. So our divine talents and our divine gifts are also manifesting, right? So we just had that 9/9 portal. We're still in the energy of that from yesterday. I'm feeling that energy ongoing throughout the month of September. So you guys definitely check out that video if you haven't watched it yet, as well as the Mars retrograde video. But yes, our divine talents are shining through as we connect into that Christ consciousness, as we center in our hearts, right? We open ourselves up to receive, we heal, right? It's like all of that light's coming out, but I feel all of that light coming in too. And allowing all of that. It's like I'm noticing here the like city that's inside of his chest, and it's reminding me, like when I see cityscapes like this, it reminds me of Atlantis a lot. So maybe for some of you guys, there's like gifts and talents coming through from that lifetime, or aspects of yourself, your soul that you're integrating from those lifetimes, memories. I'm being drawn to the water in this picture right now too. So really just, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. But yes, so many gifts and talents that are manifesting for us. And I'm noticing the moon as well. And I'm feeling like some of that happened, or like that process was instigated for some during the full moon as well, which is interesting. We just had that beautiful full moon in Pisces. But yeah, it's like those, allowing those talents to blossom, right? Allowing ourselves to blossom the way that we're meant to blossom. And today is a day we have that red serpent energy. So it's about really tapping into that creative potential and allowing that creative potential to flow through us, in us, around us, and through us, and to manifest that outwardly in our world. And then with the second ray of wisdom, we get this card a lot, right? This is definitely coming through for a lot of people. This is the ray of discernment. This is the ray that allows us to understand, to put together different perspectives, to see from different angles. That we talked about this. I think it was in a daily reading that we had recently, right? And what did we say? Like, wisdom is applied knowledge. And so really coming into our own as far as that's concerned, and calling, if there's a situation that's confusing you, you're not really sure what to do, you're not really sure if you're seeing things clearly, utilize the second ray of wisdom. Call upon that second ray of wisdom in order to get more clarity and understanding around that situation. And this is perfect. This is perfect as well, because it says, this ray will help you focus your consciousness in your heart. Right? Because that's where our true wisdom lies. It's not up here. It's in here. Right? It's in here. It's in here. Yes. It will bring to consciousness any unresolved matters of the heart for healing, just like we were just talking about, right? This includes not only issues of relationship, but also any issues around trusting your heart to lead you. This ray will help heal your heart in an affirming and nurturing way. And then this is perfect too, because this leads right into the boundaries talk, right? The challenge with this ray, given that it is so magnetic and attractive, is learning to discern and say no when you need to. Saying no is saying yes to yourself. Imagine a fisherman who casts a very wide net and catches most of the ocean in it. Not everything is useful or even desired by the fisherman. While some things are gratefully accepted by the fisherman, other things are best returned to the ocean where they belong. Being able to trust in future abundance is important. How much energy have we had coming in that's signifying all of this abundance, right? But you have to be open to receive that. And part of that is trusting that that's possible for you and that you are worthy and you deserve that. You will not need to hold on to every opportunity, person, or situation out of fear of loss or lack. Instead, you are learning to live in true abundance and flow. Practice feeling comfortable in letting go as well as receiving. Trust that the universe has all that you want and need in unlimited supply. The universe will truly provide for you, dear child of light. So this is like, we don't have to be hoarders, right? Constantly hoarding things because we're afraid that one day we're not going to have enough, because that's not practicing trust. Trust is when we open up that flow of give and take, right? We receive, but we also give. We keep that channel open. If we're constantly just holding on to everything and not letting it go, that's plugging up that channel, and our abundance cannot continue to reach us. And so it's really, a lot of us, I think, are learning that too. We're learning how to open up to that abundance. We're learning how to be more receptive. We're learning how to trust more, how to not operate out of fear and instead operate out of abundance, right? There's a fear and lack and scarcity mentality, and there's an abundance mentality. So really stepping into that abundance mentality. And I mean, stepping into that with discernment. That doesn't mean that if we have a family to support, that we give away the last $5 in our pocket, right? We're not being called to do stuff like that, but we are being called to just allow that, like, you know, and you can feel if that flow is stagnant and you're just holding on to everything for dear life. Like, that's the energy, right? That's that fear energy. Yes. When the Buddha comes into your world, he brings the gift of wisdom. That includes openness to all that is without judgment. This might be the struggle that will eventually be revealed as a blessing in disguise. It might be the challenge that causes you to grow into readiness for the next phase of your divine life mission, which we also talked about at the beginning of the reading. This is perfect, just tying it all in together. Finally, as the second ray of wisdom relates particularly to teachers and education, you are encouraged to trust that you have a message to share that is helpful and educational for others. Whether your involvement in education and teaching is formal or less obvious, you are encouraged to honor the energy of the teacher in your life. In some way, your sole purpose likely involves helping others to learn through wisdom and love. Yes. Yeah. And so we all have a message to share, right? And we share that message in every aspect of how we are, right? The way that we walk, the way that we talk, the way that we live our lives. We are living, breathing examples of what's possible. And so we really want to show people, like, we want to carry ourselves in that way, like knowing that people are observing and people are taking notice, even if they're not consciously understanding it, like, and just really stepping into whatever role it is where you're being guided to share your wisdom and being guided to teach. Like, we're all the student and we're all the teacher forever and ever and ever. So just stepping into both of those roles, allowing yourself to be the student today and also allowing yourself to be the teacher, and acknowledging that you do have something of worth to share. And then we have grounding on the bottom of the deck. So this is like sinking into our physical bodies, being very present in our bodies today with that red serpent energy, right? That's going to be a way that we can really connect with the galactic energies of the day, is by being fully present in our bodies. And then as I shuffled, an invitation to connect is on the bottom. This is a portal day. There are all of those beings of light who are happy to connect with you and to guide you. If you ask for that guidance, ask for it from a place of love. Feel into their energy from a place of love, right? Like, we recognize intentions through vibration. So really fine-tuning. And with this solar energy, our minds are very powerful. Our intentions are very powerful. We can see and understand and perceive, like, much more, right? With this ray of wisdom as well, like utilizing, calling upon that for discernment if you are attempting to connect with other beings, being very specific about who you're trying to connect with, right? Asking for protection during that process, and recognizing with vibration, right? All right. And then what else did I want to do? I wanted to grab a couple of the Keepers of the Light deck, just for a little bit of closing wisdom here. And that invitation to connect, I'm feeling that on multiple levels. I'm feeling that there are people also in your physical reality that are inviting you to connect with them. Remember, like, the soul tribe energy kept coming up. Just so many ways. Your own body is inviting you to connect with it today so that you can learn and share in its sacred wisdom. Animals, like, however you're, and whoever, however, whatever way you're being drawn to connect today, you are being invited to do that. The telepathic communication with that solar energy is strong. Connecting, just connection in whatever way that means for you, and however that feels good to you today. And then we got El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So just more confirmation that we are being protected as our presence, as we are awakening to more of our divine presence, our divine gifts, all of that is coming forth. Like, it can be a very vulnerable time, right? And so there is so much spiritual protection around you right now. And you can imagine this cloak. Just sometimes I do this. I imagine that I'm quite literally pulling a cloak around me. Like, I feel it unfurling down my arms. I flip the hood over my head. And I imagine, like, this beautiful silver, white, gold, whatever color you want, cloak sort of protecting me. And, like, that's an extra layer of protection that you can add. There are so many different ways that you can request that protection, and really just sink into the knowledge. Intent is our most powerful tool. However you visualize it, whoever you ask, setting that intention for that protection to be received ensures that you will receive that protection. Yeah. But we're being so protected as we are moving through this awakening energy. But it's always taking those extra precautions never hurts, and it makes us feel better, right? And then we have Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. So that's the power of the mind. That's that solar energy coming through. The understanding and the recognition, right? Our awakening, our presence is awakening. Our soul's presence is awakening more and more deeply within us. And as we become more powerful, as our energy, as our thoughts become more powerful, we really want to be careful. Like, what are those intentions that we're sending out, right? Knowing that every thought is an intention, and really choosing those as selectively and as carefully as possible. Choose your words carefully, choose your actions, choose your thoughts. act mindfully, think mindfully, speak mindfully today and every day. And really stay focused on what it is that you're trying to bring into your life. What are you wanting to achieve? What seeds are you planting and how are you hoping for those to flower, right? But still stay open be flexible, right? Stay open to the magic and the wisdom of the universe to deliver it to you in the manner that most benefits you, right? And to sort of change the plans if there's something better for you than what you could perceive of. Whatever is for your highest good, I always ask for what is for the highest good of myself and others involved. And I always ask for it with ease and grace, right? Because things don't have to be painful. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Yes, we are in a very empowering energy right now. So it's really embracing that. Embracing our power as these dynamic, creative beings, right? Embracing that in all aspects. Really merging that, right? Merging the physical, like stepping into our physical power, stepping into our ability to care for ourselves physically and to feel that vitality, right? All of the different ways that we are connecting with our empowerment, establishing those boundaries, speaking our truth, standing in our truth, all of that. And then we have faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. This is a constant reminder. We keep getting the faith card because it's just, things are deceptive right now. Things are not what they seem. We have to look beyond outside appearances. We have to see into the core of every person, of every situation, and see the love that resides within, right? Everything in this universe is love. So that love is always there. It's just like, do we know how to look? Do we know how to listen? And do we know how to see? And then, yeah, this is just further for any situations that we're encountering that are testing our faith, testing our patience. Just continue to stay calm, continue to breathe through it, continue to see that good and to embody that Christ consciousness as much as possible. And then we have Radha Soul Flame on the bottom of the deck now. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. So there is definitely the opportunity for that healing and harmony in our relationships, right? This is a day where we're calling in our soul tribe. It's like we are being called, right? This is the soul flame card. We're being called to those aspects of ourselves, right? All of those beautiful mirrors of our energy that we're being called, like that flame within us is being ignited right now, our own soul flame, which is really, really beautiful. And then on below that we have Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Kali can help you move through some of those blocks, through some of those heavier energies, can help us to face our shadow and release those aspects of ourselves. Like, trust the change that's happening in your life right now. It is happening for a reason, even if you don't understand it, especially if you don't understand it. Just really sinking into that place of trust. And then under that we have Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So that's just another closing card that your intuition is on point right now. Your intuition is on point. This is a portal day, so we are receiving light activations. We're still within the 9/9 portal too. So this is like especially a portal day. So just really listening and tuning into that intuitive guidance. For those of you who are questioning your guidance, do not question it. It is on fucking point right now. And then on the bottom of the deck, now we have Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Mary Magdalene is there to assist those of us who have fears around stepping into our power, stepping into our voice, right? Those of us who are afraid to share the message that's in our hearts. Like she guides the spiritual teachers into finding their strength, their empowerment, and their voice. And that with that knowledge that we talked about earlier, right? That we do all have something of importance to share. And you are important, right? Like you are making a difference, and you can make a difference, and do not allow anyone to make you feel as though that is not true, including, and most importantly, do not allow yourself to tell yourself that what you have to share is not of value, because it really, really, truly is. And we're going to close with that today. I love you all very much. Drop a comment. Let me know how this day is going for you. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, click the little bell with the squigglies so you get all the notifications. I appreciate all of that so very, very much. There's a link to donate to my channel down below if you feel so moved to do so. There's also, my email is down below and the different services that I offer. Please reach out to me if you would like some guidance, if you would like a healing, an ascension chart, anything, any of those things. I am so very, very happy and so pleased to be able to assist anyone who is wanting and acquiring or requiring assistance. I appreciate you. As I always say, I probably say this like 25 times before, I almost said before I hang up, before I end the videos, but I do so very, very much. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.